Good afternoon, one and all. I'm once again Andrew Henderson, Reverend host and poor planner of things. Now, if everything had gone according to my plan, I would have had my other editor person, Darby, here with me to do this week's Week in Review, but like I said, poor planner. But we're not going to dwell on that fact of information for too long. Now, if you have yet to see our first official episode of the Constellation Chronicles, you can click on it here, or maybe here, or here, or here, but not right now. Not yet. You have to wait at least 5 minutes before it. It's sort of like swimming, or heavy internet browsing. Now I would like to introduce a new segment to Week in Review called Words on Paper. We of the Chronicles would love to hear some of the things you have written. We want to know what you think, how you feel, if you're hungry. Now, your writings can be funny, serious, existential crises you've had, or your new puppy. If you wish to submit a writing here for us, for me, or for you to read on Week in Review, I'll tell you how to submit that at the end of this. Be warned that any writing submitted will have to be read and screened beforehand. This week's writing will be by me, of course, because I'm the only one who knew about it and made it up just now. Go me.
Have you ever wondered why you are here? Have you ever wondered why you needed butter in the grocery store? Have you ever wondered why hopscotch was invented? Have you ever wondered if your dog is secretly blowing your life savings in a Friday night poker game? Well, if you've ever wondered any of the above, or if you have ever wondered at all, congratulations, you are human. I will mail you your award for being human in the mail. Expect it. Expect it now. Expect it tomorrow. Expect it to cost at least $2.95 in shipping. It's a very big award.
Thank you, me. And now I'll have a word on sports, more specifically basketball. I don't know if you've noticed yet, but I don't know much about sports. I don't know the terminology, or sometimes what sport is being played. But that doesn't stop me from doing this. Let's see. This past week, our boys team faced Elliott County this past Tuesday as they played them to advance in the 62nd District games. But the final score of Elliott 54 and West Carter 41 did not allow them to continue. We are very sad about that, but we are proud of the season they've had nonetheless. Our girls team, however, did win against Elliott County 55-44, but lost to East Carter in the 62nd District Championship with a final score of East 56 and West 52. But the girls do advance to the 16th region and will be playing against Fleming County this Wednesday at 8 p.m. at Morehead State, and we wish them the best of luck. It's time for The Word on the Turd, our new and ongoing segment to bring you the news of the infamous bathroom issues that have plagued West Carter this past week. If you were at school this past week, you noticed that at most 4 bathrooms were open during the end of last week. So, we at the Constellation decided to ask around about this poo-poo platter of a problem. Now, I sat down with Vice Principal Stewart this past Friday to get the word about the clog. Not the clock, as some people thought I was saying when I asked them about the clog. The clog. On February the 21st, there was a reported small water leak from the middle hallway bathrooms. Now, that was cleaned up and thought to be an isolated incident, but the following Monday evening, the leak began again. By Tuesday the 25th, the clog had struck in full force, shutting down all the bathrooms, save for the 2 bathrooms down by the gym. Now, initially they could not find the source of the clog, but they narrowed it down to a 150-foot stretch between the cafeteria doors and the sidewalk outside. Thus, we had the big hole gaping out of the ground. On Thursday, the ag hallway bathrooms were opened, and the health department deemed the school adequate with our given numbers and the numbers of bathrooms we had available. A sort of open heart surgery was performed on Friday on the piping that contained the clogging problem, which is to say they bypassed that pipe with a new pipe to clear up the clog. Mr. Baumgartner said to me before I left last Friday that the clog wasn't really a clog, but more of a pipe issue where an old pipe had to be replaced. The problem should be solved, and all the bathrooms should be open by tomorrow. Now, speaking of tomorrow, if we have school, that is, I transition us to the weather. What's colder than cold? Kentucky, that's what. Now, folks, it's no surprise that our great Commonwealth has suffered a very harsh and, quite frankly, bipolar winter, and it's back yet again. WSAZ has issued a winter storm warning for the Carter County area through Monday afternoon for significant ice and snow accumulation. Now, tonight, rain will change to freezing rain and heavy accumulation is likely. Up to half an inch of freezing rain is possible, and an average of 4 to 8 inches of snow by Monday is likely for the I-64 corridor. Winter's coming back to bite us again. Now, it goes without saying that in times like these, your first instinct is to go to the grocery store, because that was just something genetically passed on to us, that in times of great disaster, we go stock up on bread. But also remember to have some other supplies, such as flashlights, batteries, lighters, and anything else that you would really need to survive this cold front, and especially in the event of a power outage. Also, at the bottom of this video, down here, I will post a link, and there you can find necessary steps to take before, during, and after this potential storm. That brings us to the end of this week's Week in Review. I'm Andrew. You're you. What more do we really need? I mean, come on. Thanks for watching.